Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to our show, Latino Psychic Visions. And this mug is for you. This mug. Hang on, I'm trying to get this thing. There we go. Alrighty. Hope everybody's got their coffee ready. I got mine nice and warm, ready to go. And hope you all had a good week. Ours was good. Can't say any better, but it was good. Let's add a little pep me up music. Let's see, where are we going? Oh no, let's go with this one. Want to get everybody going this morning? For those who live in the area, the state fair is on. In a half hour, they're going to open the door again. And that gets crazy. Let's see, what else? It's a little bit rainy outside. We had some rain all night, basically. But it's okay, we need it. So it's kind of like dreary outside. Well, that's kind of bent out, man. How about daytime dreaming? See what that does to us. Anyway, let's see who we have on here so far. Honorable mention goes to, of course, Jose Vasquez. Hello, Jose. Good morning. Thank you, buddy. In fact, we'll put Jose's up there. Joe Hernandez comes in second place. Good morning, Joe. Sandra Dole, third place. Good morning, Sandra. And Christina Link in fourth. And Bobby Joe Celine, good morning. Bobby Joe, I like what you sent me about those 10 cities or 10 states. That was right. You know, I don't always claim to be like right, you know what I mean? But when it comes out, it comes out. I can't help what I see. So, it is what it is, as they say. There's some stuff that I saw that, you know, it was like that plane that I saw. Remember I said a passenger plane, a small passenger plane was going to crash, and it did, up by Alaska. Like I say, folks, I don't like to be right all the time. I really don't. But if it's there, I gotta tell you what's coming, okay? Polly, hello, Polly. You're not on the show. You are in my personal message. So get out of the personal message and get on the show. Vicky Peaster, good morning, good morning. You know, I'm really worried about the East Coast and like slanted that way. What it's showing for the weather pattern. I'm sorry, I get tongue-tied because of my stroke. But because of that thing, it's going to go from, if you could draw a line from Arizona and go all the way up to Illinois, and then the rest of it, just leave it like that. All that area, the East Coast, Maine, everything like that, is going to be a big heat stroke record. I mean, it's going to be bad. It's going to be super hot. Oh, there's my daughter. Good morning, honey. How was the art show? I I told Maria, I said, I knew his dad. He used to sing in our band. Oh, there's my buddy Eric, too. Good morning, bud. Did you see that White Castle thing, Eric? There was a, man, like a big old platter of White Castles, French fries, onion chips, the whole meat, just everything you could think of. And I put on their breakfast. But good to see you on, buddy. What, Maxer? Everything's okay? Oh, good for you, Bobby Joe. Her date went good. Don't rush things, just take it as it comes, Just like this, take it as it comes and say, if I move that couch, I can bring your stuff over. No. Just take it one day at a time, dear. One day at a time. Oh, Lord have mercy. I haven't seen Sandra, honey. Talking to my daughter, everybody. I haven't seen Sandra for I don't know how many years now. I saw her once up in Walgreens in West St. Paul. I think that's what's there. And that was it. Yeah, I know. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Glad you're all here. I'm glad I could make it. What? Yes. Thank you, Bobby Joe. Oh, Sir Roger. Now, they're going to knight me? Is that it? Oh, Lordy. Let me change this music. It's getting kind of weird. No, that's really out there. This is what I should have opened with. That's the stuff to wake everybody up. Sherry from South St. Paul, where have you been, girl? There, it's easier on the ears. Good to see you. Good morning. Like I told you guys, a lot of stuff is going to be happening, and it is. Trust me, it is. Yeah, he's with the Garza family, Cam, the Longorias. Belinda de Leon, good morning, good morning. Yeah, but see, Bobby Joe, there's a difference. Mr. Rogers puts the S on his name. And me, I just go by Roger. Hello, Noe, good morning. Sherry says she's living the dream in her new retirement status. Good for you, girl. Congratulations. One thing I forgot to mention, as you all know, we lost one hell of a lady and one hell of a great person, singer, everything, with Dolly Parton. I never knew her real name was Rebecca. But she said she wasn't afraid to die, so I know exactly what she's saying. Oh, my buddy Quentin's there too. Good morning, bud. And Sophia, good morning, Sophia. Loretta Lewis, good morning. Let me turn this down a hair. There. But there's too many of them, Cam. There's a lot of them. When I went to do this thing, the family got a hold of me, and I went to Rio Grande, Texas, to go to court with all the family. And the lawsuit, there's 3 lawsuits that's out there, and it regarded 3,000 families, all related to us. Colette Sosa, good morning. This must be your first time here. Where are you texting me from? Gustine, California. Okay. I got a lot of family out there, the Morenos, and it spreads from there on. But anyway, welcome to the show. My name is Roger Garza. I am a psychic medium of over 22 years. And me and my daughter I haven't seen my other daughter, Maria. She's supposed to be on here. But we do this show every Saturday at 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time, okay? I got my other daughter here, my oldest daughter, Cammy's intuitive too, but she does hers in dreams. Cammy is Maria, or was Maria, with Ernest Ernesto. Anyway, I'm waiting till a little bit, so we can go on. Colette, just to give you an idea, what I do is when I say let's go to work, that means I open up my third eye and I say your name 3 times, and if something comes off your name, I'll let you know. Now, a lot of times my readings get very raw, very graphic, and like if somebody's going to pass, I see it. And a lot of times I will say, do you want me to let you know what's going on or what? So, and a lot of people have left the show because of the mere fact that I'm able to do that. And I also can, while I'm sitting here in Wisconsin, I'm able to look at your name and your picture, and I scan your body like an x-ray to see if there's anything I see. And a lot of people that are on this show will tell you, and I'm not bragging, they will tell you, I am the real deal. There are a lot of phonies out there. In fact, I looked up my name last night, everybody, and there are like 10 Roger Garzas. And they got me, listed as a psychic medium, blah, 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 another one. Then they threw one in there that passed the obituary of a Roger Garza. I said, wait a minute, I'm still here. Get that thing out of here, And then I saw the one with my son. He passed. I'd rather have that one in between, than some other guy I don't even know. I know his name. But anyway, it's good to look up your name to see how many of them are they, and who's like, the one looked like he was, taking over my page, so you gotta look into that. Belinda de Leon, I don't know why, folks, but they're opening up now as the spirits want to talk. Belinda, are you waiting for somebody to come over? Or to someone to come to town or something? Like, you're waiting. They showed me you standing by the door waiting, like they're saying, con ansias. Okay? Let me know if that's true or not, okay? Mary Lucia, I am super worried about you because of the flooding, okay? And did you all see what happened in Nopal? Nopal, believe it or not, everybody that don't know, Nopal means cactus. John Beron, good morning. Ninfa Martinez, good morning. Yeah, it was so sad. That whole hotel just got wiped off the earth. Boom, it was gone. There's my sweetheart. How are you, Rosie? Good to have you on. Colette, you'd be surprised. I see, everybody will tell you, I see so many things that, I don't want to see them. It just, when I see something, it happens and it scares me. I don't like to see straight out like blood and guts and body parts. I don't like to see that, but they show it to me anyway. For those that are down in Texas, I see the Bobby Pulido one, whatever he was running for, I think congressman or something like that, or senator. There she is. What happened, honey? We couldn't get up? Everybody, Auntie Ria's here. Oh, I know, Bobby Joe. That's scary, too. Me and Richard have been talking about that. The Ring of Fire. And yes, there is such a thing as the Ring of Fire. There she is, everybody, the one and only. This is why she's late, everybody. She was up early and fell asleep. You gotta do this, honey. This is what I do, and this is good for anybody. I know that I have to get up every morning to do the show. I get up at 9:30, so I keep saying in my head, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. I fall back asleep, and I wake up and I look at the clock, it's 9:30. And you can do that. It's just conditioning your mind. Oh, this is sweet. Yes, thank God. Thank God. It was so sad to see everybody's running and just getting swallowed up, you know? It was so sad. Thank you, Jose. Yes, I'm here for entertainment purposes only. So let me entertain you. Honest to God, buddy, it really works. It really, really works. Like if you got to be somewhere and just embed that in your mind, the time. And if you fall asleep, you'll wake up. Like a little voice goes, hey, wake up. And you wake up and you look at the clock and it's the time you want to get up. Never fails for me. My mother woke me 6:30 to drive to the bakery, a half hour away, to get her some donuts. Oh, don't start. Yeah, I understand that. I hope she liked them. Anyway, I guess we don't have Belinda with us anymore. Sherry from South St. Paul, I am getting your lower back and like one of your thighs. You must be like me, like stenitis type, you know? But I'm picking that up. And that hurts. Trust me, it hurts. Oh, there's Belinda. You never answered me. Now, Belinda, are you waiting for somebody to come over or to see somebody? Because the spirit showed me you at the front door, like with your hands out, con ansias, waiting for somebody. Okay? That's what I wanted to ask you. Are you waiting for some company or somebody to come over? Because they show me your hands are out. Norma! What's up, girl? That's my buddy. Yeah, Perk. It's my buddy Norma Jimenez. Okay. Sherry says yes, she has bursitis in the hip. It has been acting up. Yeah, I know, girl. Especially right now when it's raining. You know, that's when it really acts up. I felt mine. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Let's see. Now, what I do on this show, Norma, if you're gonna stick with me, okay? Because I tell everybody stay from the beginning until the end because I get stuff. Something can pop out for you out of my third eye, and I just go with it, okay? Well, they show me either you're waiting for a letter or you're waiting for someone. But if you're not now, maybe you will be. Oh, honey, thank you. You didn't have to say that. But I'll take it. Maria, my daughter Maria. Honey, I'm seeing darkness around Rue. And that could be because of something in his family, okay? Just so you know. Gracie Miller, you made it. Because you were on my personal message through Facebook. Norman, what's wrong with your foot? I see you limping like you have the heel, you're walking on your heel instead of the whole foot. This is the first time on my channel. Channel is Canales. Johnny Canales. Missed that old son of a gun. Rachel Salinas, good morning. And Mimi Forte, good morning. Try to crack my neck. Gracie Miller, for some odd reason, they're taking me in your mouth up on top, a bad tooth or something. Don't let it get infected. Okay, Norma, remember I said that. It como like you step on something or something wrong that you just used the heel. And you gotta walk that way, just using your heel, okay? Now, every time I say something, there are people that expect it to happen right then and there. And I say, no, I see what's coming. It could be an hour, it could be a week, but it does happen. My primo, Albert Davila, when I asked him, I said, Primo, what's wrong with your toe, your big toe? He goes, nothing. I said, really? He goes, yeah. And that same night, he called me up on the phone. Damn it, Primo. I said, what? He goes, remember you said about my big toe? And I said, yeah. He goes, I broke it. I said, see, you put your best foot forward. Oh, boy. Herbie Lopez, good morning, buddy. Still waiting for Richard. Where's Richard at? Herbie, just to throw this out there, what do you think of, what's that guy's name, JJ, the quarterback? He's hurt again. What do you think? Okay, please keep that doctor appointment, okay, Grace? Oh man, my neck is killing me. Young lady, I hope did you go for that test that you were going to go for? And believe it or not, I see money coming to you. They're telling me 150. It could be 150. Billy, how are you, buddy? Could be 150, it could be 1,500, or it could be 15,000. Remember that. Ladies and gentlemen, my buddy William Verheyden is on, and he is from the Netherlands. Billy, good to see you, buddy. I hope everything's better than it was years ago. Is Dwayne still down there? Where's he? Back home or what? Yeah, I know I gotta have that. I have to have my honey give me a good massage of my neck. She does this type of massage, and it goes. Everything's loose. Honey, you remember I told you I played with Dwayne Verheyden from Holland?
Oh, yeah.
His dad's on right now. There's my cousin Danny. Good to see you, bud. Oh, boy. There's that plane again, damn it. 2 weeks ago, I ended up saying on the show that I seen a small passenger plane crash, and it did, by Alaska. Well, I'm seeing another one. I don't want to see it, but I do. Connie Gallo, good morning, good morning. They're coming out of the woodwork like cucarachos. Turn on the light, they go. Todd Engelmeyer, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Candy, where have you been? You don't call her nothing anymore. You lose touch with us?
Maybe she doesn't have a phone.
Well, that's right, huh? Well, my phone number. Here, write this phone number down. Hang on, everybody. That's my phone number, my new number now. Okay? That's my cell phone. Got it? Okay, okay. Orale, come on. There. Well, I'm glad Dwayne's doing good, Billy. Is he performing in the United States now, or what is he doing? Yeah, Candy's on Facebook, Herbie. Okay, Bill, take care. Write me. I'm done with the show at 12 o'clock, and then I got to do a reading later on. So if you want to hit me up on Facebook Messenger. And good to see you again, buddy. I got a little older. I'm saving this for Christmas, so I can. Gotta practice. Pamela Olson, how are you, dear? Oh, okay. Well, good for him. I'm glad he's gigging. kind of retired, Bill. I mean, after 65 years of playing and being on the road and all that, my hands are all swollen, carpal tunnel. I fell off a stage with the other guitar player on top of me, so I'm all crippled up in my back. It's just a shame that it happened, Grace, you know? I felt so bad for those people. Anyway, Christina Link, did you get my message that I said? Oh, then my granddaughter. Hi, honey. Good morning, good morning. Where's my grandson TJ? The birthday boy. Colette, are you still with us? Are you still on? Every now and then everybody tells me I'm still here, so it keeps rotating, you know? And I go up and down. Thank you, Hussein. Honey, where's my grandkids at? My great-grandkids. And by the way, how's Keanu doing? I wish he would write to me. Happy birthday, Colette. 22? Everybody, it's Colette's birthday. Happy birthday to you. How come a lot of hair? You got more hair than I got. Loretta says she's still here too. There you go, dear. Believe one thing you gotta know for sure on this show, Colette, you're not a fan of the show. When you get on the show and all that and you start intermixing, you become part of the family. Okay? Everybody's wishing you happy birthday here. There's one. There's two. Of course, Bobby Joe. $63. Hijo. That picture you don't look like, you look like 35. This girl right here, Colette, she's like my sister. We've known each other for I don't know how many years. Rachel, how many years now? When I used to live down in Texas. Noe's still here? Okay, Noe. Really? Good morning, Anthony. It's not my birthday, honey. It's Colette's birthday. Girl, are you ready for this? Now that you say that, my ancestry thing, I'm half Portuguese and half Spaniard. And on my mom's side, I'm Native Indian, and I'm Comanche Apache. And I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy by the name of Emilio Fernandez. They call him El Indio in the Mexican movies. Well, my mom, my uncle, and my great-grandma, they would all tell me he was my grandpa. See? Colette, everybody, this is the family. I got my family tree that starts there in Portugal. And when I was playing with Flaco Jimenez, we went to Santiago, Spain. And for some odd reason, I didn't want to come home. And we toured like all Spain. And we did Italy and France. And when I hit Santiago, Spain, I didn't want to come home because I went to the church there, the big cathedral. And I sat there and I did not want to come home. And then when I got home and I got my cousin made me a family tree. And Santiago is one of the places that the family comes from. The ancestor stomping grounds. Jose Casillas, good to see you. The Casillas, mean Robert's family? Robert Casillas? Well, we're not pushing you out, buddy. You're the number one guy here, so. Jose, is there some kind of marker or something coming into your I want to go to the side of the house. Like there's a stone, and you know how you get a stone and when somebody passes, you either mark their birth date on it or the day they died, or both. But I'm seeing this like a flat rock that's coming when you come in the gate. It's like right there on the ground. There's another one, Colette. Jose, what part of Texas? Because when I played with Flaco and I played with Nick, I played with Lalo, I played with the Tornadoes, I mean, all over Texas. Honey, I might have an extra one for you, okay? I'm talking to my granddaughter. I might have another book. Let me see if I can find it and I'll send it to you. But have you guys checked out to see if you send something through the mail, how expensive it is? It's nuts. Oh, okay, now I know. Okie doke. That family of, okay. Because I know, you know, some people. It's like they say, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a postinha. Let me see. I think you missed my question. Almost everywhere I go. That's because, believe it or not, Bobby Joe, you're becoming intuitive. You have an energy force around you. It used to happen to me a lot. In fact, it popped when I would go by. So you either have to take it in and start doing what I do and start helping people. Here, I'll give you a prime example of what you can do, a little test. If you know someone's sick, okay, lay your hands on them. On their head, their shoulders, like that, and pray for them and see if they get well. I did it for a girl that had cancer, and she went into remission after I did that. It screwed me up in my throat because I had to go outside and like spit out like a big gob of whatever. But it was something else. I'll never forget that one. And then she went right back to smoking cigarettes again. I was chinga. Wasted my time on that one. But I did what I did. Yes, ma'am, you do. And like I tell everybody, I told my grandson, I told my daughters, I said, when you do this and you accept it, you have to like basically give your life to the Lord, because you're going to go work for Him. I've been doing it for over 22 years, so, you know, it's a good feeling, it really is. I'm going to go to my cousin Dan. Danny, did you by chance ever have a wallet? You know those kind of biker wallets that got the chain on it? Did you ever have one like that? And by the way, Tiffy, this guy that's on here, Danny Rangel, that's your cousin. There's a lot of cousins on here. They all come in and out. Was that a mosquito I saw go by? Again, Beanie. There's my little Beanie. Go do the pee-pee there. Okay. Jose, are you talking about changing jobs or something? I'm getting something going not your way at work. Because it does rub off, you know. You're energizing their spirits. And that's for Bobby Joe. Oh, Lord. I'm going to go to my friend Rosie. Rosie, if you're still here, and John Beron, if she's not, Rosie, I want you to get your heart checked, okay? I'm getting like little pains here and there around the heart area, so please get it checked. You could have a clogged artery, and I'm going, not the bottom part, the upper part, okay? Oh, there she is. I'm going up here, Rosie, and like the heart goes up this way and down that way. I'm on the upper part of it, not the lower. Okay, who's this now? John Drummer. That doesn't tell me anything. Is that, Rosie, is that your drummer? And what's his full name? Okay, honey, be careful. I love you too. Say hi to the kids for me, okay? I love them all. Where's my Miss Maddie? Sam Johnson, good morning, my friend. I don't know where this is, and I'm not going like overseas to the war or something like that. No. But I got a super big explosion. It could be one of those big gas tanks, the big ones where they store gas. It could be something like that. And you know I don't like to see things like that, but it's there. Sam Johnson, if you don't mind, buddy, is your mother still alive? Ah, John Beron is the drummer, okay. I thought you played keyboard. Okay. Once again, I'm asking Sam Johnson if your mother is still with us. The drummer plumber. What an occupation. It's like me. I play 9 instruments and then I turned out being a psychic. That's crazy. I worked a lot of times at Toby's studio. Toby would call me up, hey, they need a bajo player and a bass player. Okay, I'll be there. Bring your guitar with you. Okay. Laying down tracks. Boom, boom, boom. But because of Toby, I made some good money. Wow, you've been at it a long time. Sam Johnson, I'm waiting for your answer. Is your mother still with us? Okay, I'm gonna just move on then. I'm gonna go with Noe Garza. Remember we talked about mom last time? Is she okay, stomach-wise? It's what I'm getting, Noe, is I'm getting like she lost her appetite because to me there's something in the stomach like an infection. Yeah, Rosie, I got a picture of me on my phone. I'll send it to you later. I was 13 years old on my set of Slingerlands. I started out playing drums when I was 11. Honey, I don't know what it is, but I get her stomach is like she gets an upset stomach. And can't keep things down, I would say. Don't let that happen, whatever you do. You make sure that she gets to a doctor. Jose, they are telling me, yes, it's in the bag. That's how they tell me. So stop worrying, they say. John, I got one better for you. When I was 13 years old, buddy, I was on the road. I played in an orchestra. And we hit the 5-state area. Was it 5-state? Yeah. North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. And I mean, I was on the road like every weekend. It's crazy. And that's why I say after 65 years, I'm tired. My back and everything is sore. I stopped. I'll send it to Rosie, John, okay? Then she can send it to you, because I don't know how to do all that stuff. But I fell off a stage with the other guitar player trying to help me up. I brought him on top of me, and I fell backwards 4 feet on cement. And it knocked me out. I hit a case in the back of my head and it knocked me out. And now I'm all crippled up in my back. But I gave it a good run. And I can proudly say I played with the big boys, you know. When I was with Flaco, I got to play with a lot of other big people, including the Tornadoes. So I'm proud of my attributes, that's for sure. And Rosie was there when I played for Tito Puente Jr. I was a special guest. And then we had the San Antonio Symphony behind us. So like I said, I'm proud of myself of what I've done. Norma, it's almost like you have to go back to work, you know, to make ends meet. Pero para mí, all this is going to blow over. The hardest part is going to be like going into October. Right now, we're at the beginning. Like I said, it started. Yes, it started. But he's talking about taking away health care, the Medicaid and Medicare. So when that happens, all hell's going to break loose. I'll tell you that right now. Thank you, Mimi. Wow, Rosie, good for you. I remember one time we were playing at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. And we were playing with the Ohio Players. The guys that did that song, Roller Coaster. And I saw the guitar player's guitar and I went, wow, that's cool. He goes, you like that? I said, yeah, and I picked it up. I started playing it. He goes, what do you think? I said, man, this baby's nice. I said, what do you call this? And he grabbed it from me. He goes, I call it mine. Then I was going to do a thing with, there's Richard. Hey, buddy. I hope your ears are ringing because we were talking about you. I was going to do a CD with a guy by the name of Jerry Jeff Walker, but he passed. I was going to do a CD with Freddie Fender, and he passed. Thankfully, I did a CD with Augie, and I did a CD with Flaco, so I got those out. But all in all, I started in 1979 with Steve Jordan. And then I quit the band because, it's just a big mess. But 2 weeks after I quit, he did that movie, Born in East LA, and I went, damn it. But at least I could say I did that. And through the span that I was down there, I think it's 49. I'll give you an idea. I played on 49 LPs, the 33 and a third, 8 tracks, cassettes, and CDs. That's a long time to be down there, and I played for 49 bands. Richard, have you been watching The Ring of Fire? A lot of stuff is happening, buddy. A lot of stuff. And I told my friend he's down in San Antonio. He's from Monterrey. And I told him, I said, when that hurricane meets up with that cyclone and the earthquake starts and then the volcano at the same time, I said, man, all hell is going to break loose. Wow, cool. I like that, Richard. They're telling you to get up. Janine Williams from Australia, everybody. Hi, dear. Good to see you on. I have friends down there in Chihuahua too, and I told them, I said, man, be careful, because when that big one comes, it's gonna come, and there's nothing we can do about it, But that's why a lot of you come on the show, so that I can inform you of what I see coming, and what I seen coming. Honest to God, folks. It's hard to describe, number one. It's hard to fathom in your head what's going to happen because you can see it. And you want to reach out to help, but you can't. Because it's like I tell Faye all the time, I said, we don't know where it's safe anymore. And I'm talking about the ground you walk on. Right now they're saying that Florida is a hot spot. And I just, I just keep going and keep going. Janine, I'm hanging in there, dear. I'm all right. Jose, just so you know, buddy, Joe and his family and his wife and his daughter, I've been with them for I don't know how many years. What do you think? Was it about 15 years, somewhere around there? It might be more, I don't know, but I think Marcy was 11. But anyway, we go week after week. Remember, I said this now, folks, so you understand. If there's a time when electricity goes out, they're talking about it. They are strongly talking about it. And you remember I mentioned about the 3 days of darkness. Well, I saw but some kind of documentary or something about you-know-who in the office, and he's talking about making it 18 months of darkness. That'll be hell on everybody. Honey, Lee Ports is on.
Hi, Lee.
Good to see you, bud. But anyway, the things that are coming, we have no control over. I don't anyway. I can only say, hey, this is coming, heed the warning or don't. You guys know I've been talking to you about buying or getting water. And I said, canned goods, dry goods, flashlights, batteries, aspirin, rubbing alcohol, peroxide, bandages, all the stuff you're going to need because you won't be able to get it out of the drugstores or the stores. There will be nothing there. So get your supplies now. Yes, Richard, you're right. Because I mentioned this before too. About they were going to hack the water. And they've been doing that. Bobby Joe sent me something about that. I think it's 10 cities or 10 something. 10 states. But when they hit the electrical grid, like I said they're going to, you won't be able to get water out because the water has to be pumped out and be pumped with electricity. So, same with gas, the same with a lot of things. That's why I say for now, stock up now as much as you can. Oh, okay. Bobby Joe told me that she sent me those states, and those are the ones that are out of power. Now, granted, there's flooding going on, yes, I'll admit that, and a lot of rain and all that, and the telephone poles are down and whatnot. But still, when they hit the boxes, the big electrical grid boxes, it's going to happen, folks. I know it is. And I have been saying this since I did my radio show in Texas in 2009. That's how long I've seen it, back then. And if you remember the one in Austin, Texas, when they hit the electrical grid, which I said, and everybody laughed at me, and then the electrical grid went out. And all of a sudden, the pipes broke, and there was flooding. And I'm talking about flooding in apartment complexes too. So I think if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them got knocked down because they were useless. It's like they had to start over from scratch. So when I see something, folks, and you all know this, when I see something, I'm not talking about my health, I am talking about yours. When I see something coming, I'm going to forewarn you. How you deal with it is up to you, because I'm in the same boat. We have to deal it our way. So we're good. Right now we're on the beginning of the roller coaster, okay? And it's going to take a big dip. Then it's going to go up a little bit and go down again. It's until something happens, which you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a change, then you'll see. And to me, what I've seen is once that change comes, they're going to call back a lot of people. And if you remember correctly, I said, I don't know how many shows back, I said, I see Obama in there. And everybody said, no, he's already been a president. He can't go a third term. And I said, no, I seen him as an advisor. And I still do. There's going to be a lot of people that they're going to call that used to be, like they retired from whatever. They're going to call them back and they say, you want your job back again, or can you help us train somebody else? So that's why I said, just wait for the change. There's going to be a lot of people running out of office, and I mean running. There's just so many things that I've seen that I personally have to be careful of what I say for the mere fact that they can shut me down. But I just want you guys to know right now, just make sure that you stock up on food, water, everything that I mentioned. Because picture your TV not working, your telephone's not going to work, your cell phone's not going to work, your computer, your tablets, all that, it's not going to work. So you're going to say, how are we going to communicate? Well, that's another thing. I had mentioned this a long time ago when I was doing my radio show. I said, I see that the freeways are going to be bare. And the only thing that'll be on there are bicycles or horse and buggy or people walking on the freeway. So you guys can take that with a grain of salt. It's up to you. But what I seen. And a lot of you that have been with me through the years know that when I see something, it's there. It's going to happen. And I really don't play games about it. It's there. Some people are being scared and they're logging off right now. But this is reality, folks. I want you to know this, If you want me to keep reading and shut up, I'll do that. But you need to know this stuff. Well, Bobby Joe, this is what I told Faye yesterday. I said, I hope they have a backup plan for everything. Electricity, water, the cell phones, Wi-Fi, all of that. But we don't know. We don't know until it happens. So anyway. Hey, Richard Vasquez. You never answered me about that rock. To me, I see a flat rock. I don't know where this is, but I see a flat rock on the ground, kind of like a marker that has a date on it, somebody's name and a date. Let me go with this. Now, I'm not a doctor, understand that, okay? And I'm not a psychiatrist. And I know a lot of people are thinking the other way. When you start thinking like that, please dial 988 and get professional help, okay? As far as your nephew is concerned, there's a thing that I came across to flush your system, and it flushes it, trust me. You get a glass of hot water, a spoon of salt, a spoon of baking soda, you squeeze a lemon, a spoon of apple cider vinegar, and a spoon of honey. And stir it up real good, okay? And when it's cool enough that you can drink it, drink it. It tastes terrible, but God, does it clean you out. And I think once he gets cleaned out of that, Bobby Joe, it should help him. This is what Mimi says. Yes, ma'am, you're right. I just put it out there, And understand this. I say this a lot. I'm not the psychic, okay? Because there's ton of people out there that do what I do. Some phony, some good. But what I see I don't know why, but what I see, I'm usually, like my friend told me, you're about 95% right. It comes out. And I said, I don't want to be that accurate. And he says, you are. But if I see this for somebody, like I get something on somebody's name, trust me, take it for what it is. I don't talk, I always say, I don't talk for my health, I talk for yours. We got about 15 more minutes left. Bobby Joe, I don't even know if that's going to work. Because the satellite gives us a signal, but you need electricity to kick it in. By the way, thank you for reminding me, Janine. I said this earlier. If you take a line, draw a line from Arizona and go like, here's the United States, go halfway up the middle like that, all the way to the East Coast, going through Iowa, going through Illinois, keep going, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, all that, New York, all that area, New Hampshire, Maine, everything. We're gonna break records as far as heat is concerned. So everybody knows it is gonna get super hot. Thank you, Sandra. And when I see stuff, folks, like I said, I'm on the show, doing the show for you guys. Yes, I get enjoyment out of doing it, but I'm also here to inform you of things. And between Sandra, between my buddy Richard, and whomever else joins with me, we see stuff. We have to let you know what we see. Pretty soon, Bobby Joe, you're going to be doing it with us. So if you get something, say it. Don't be afraid. We're all here. We're all a family. We're all here to help each other. Now, you remember my main thing that I always say, love, love, love. And now you don't know how I can stress that. Get rid of the hatred. Get into the love thing. When I went on the other side and came back, I loved everything I could see. And I still do. I try to be a loving person the way the Lord wants me to be. Because like I told you guys, I want to earn my wings. And no, I'm not talking about Domino's wings either. That's a plug for them. But I come on here every week to help you guys. If something's bad's going to happen, I'm sorry. It's not me doing it. It's what the spirits give me. And you all know I listen to my spirits 100%. Hello, Bonnie. Speaking of Iowa, there's my friend from Iowa, Bonnie. Yeah, Norma, those are those crazy ants. Thank God they're not fire ants. Them babies drive you nuts. When I was down in Texas, bro, you step on a fire ant pile, you knew it. Rachel Salinas, you're going to have to drive somewhere you don't want to drive to, okay? And they're telling me if you drive there, if it's far, stay overnight in the car or something, and then drive back. Don't try to do it one trip. Gracie, is there some kind of insurance paper or some kind of document that you're looking for? They're taking me to this regular desk that has long legs, and it's like one drawer, a big drawer. That's where they're taking me. And like there's an important paper for you that you've been looking for or that you need. Honey, is the air on? Hello? She must be upstairs. Is the air on? No can feel it over here. Christina Link, I don't know if you got my message, dear, but if I were you, I would either play scratch off or the lotto or both. Because I seen 150. It could be 150, could be $1.50, it could be 1,500 or 15,000. Okay? Colette, I'm curious to know, are you intuitive too, or do you know somebody who's close to you that's intuitive? I'm getting that kind of vibration around. Jamie, good morning. Maybe Colette's gone already. Got about 5 minutes, folks. Anybody have a question they want to run by me? Go ahead. A lot of us won't make it to that, Sandra, but yes, I've heard about that. I'm going to put this up that Richard says. Wow, that is totally unreal. Todd Engelmeyer, if you're still with me, buddy, have a great weekend and a great week. What is 2x2? That's the way they used to march. Norma, you going to Racine? I don't see any problems if that's what you're asking. You know what else they're saying too, Bobby Joe? They're saying make sure that you have arms. I'm talking pistols, rifles, whatever. They said because people are going to get so desperate that they're going to want to just break in your house and try to take what you've got. No, Richard, believe it or not, they wouldn't take me because of my knees. They pulled me and another guy out, and they gave us 4F, it was called. That's only they would take us during medical. My knees were so bad. They said that if I tried to carry a 60-pound pack, I'd go down to the ground. There you go, girl. Anyway, you're going to Kenosha. Okay, that's not far from me. I'm in Baldwin. Are you driving up? Because I don't see any problems. Ooh, girl, I envy you. The Amtrak is 2 blocks away from us. Man, that's the way to travel to me. My dad worked on the railroad, so Faye and I talked about going down to San Antonio on an Amtrak. End up over there by St. Paul Plaza. I'll put this up. You betcha, Sandra. That's the way it's going to get. That's why, if you remember correctly, I say stay close to home. Anyway, everybody, it's getting to be that time. You know, every time I come on here, I hope I help somebody. I really do. Because then it's worth it, you know. I'm sorry for the stuff that we're going through. I'm sorry for the stuff that we're going to go through. And I'm always here for everybody. So if and when you need me, reach out, okay? It's not going to cost you anything just to have me answer a couple questions. This is why I also said too, if you have money in the bank, go draw some money out for at least 6 months and get small denominations, because they're trying to get rid of the money, the dollar bill and all that, because they're trying to get that Bitcoin going. That thing is junk to me. I would not buy into it. But that's me. I'm still hanging on to my money, and you should still hang on to yours. Because eventually, once this hump is over with, we're going to start dealing with money again. So, everybody, please have a good weekend. Have a good week. Please be safe. If you have any question as to what you need to buy, please get a hold of me, all right? Just go on Facebook Messenger. I think a lot of you people are already connected with me, so. As we say every show, and let's see, where are we at? Thank you, dear. Appreciate that. Bobby Joe, you're so welcome, and I hope your next date goes good. Colette, I hope you like the show. I will be here next Saturday if they don't turn off the electricity. But I will be here next Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. And I am on the same time, like if you go straight down to Texas, I'm in Central Standard Time, okay? Let's see, Gracie says, I'll tell you what, Gracie, after the elections and all that, and things we go into next year, you're going to see a whole new different deal. Things are going to be moving quick. And I'm talking people, I'm talking positions, everything, just real quick. All right, I got to get out of here. And let's see, who put it? Jose put it. I always say every week, every show, Colette, I say this every show. Now you come on, Prima. Norma, you too. I always say love everyone you can on this earth. Let them know that you love them because you're going to need each other. And I mean you're going to need your community because the government won't be doing anything for us. We have to do it for ourselves. So love everyone you can on this earth. Why? Because of this. Love is life, and life is love. And trust me, I know what loving is all about. Thank you, Jose. Say hi to Val for me. And Marcy, if you see her. Loretta, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here with me. Next week, we do it again, God willing, all right? Pamela, you have a great weekend too. And I'll be talking with everybody next week. Take care. Big kiss from me. Adios. Bye-bye. See you in the funny papers. Take this off.